playground. Welcome if you are new here. It is me, Angey Lee, and today I've got a few clips that I'm going to be putting together for you. But the first thing I'm doing is a lot of the girls want to know how I curl my hair, and I use a straightener. So I did it in a live, but a live is really long, and a lot of people will miss that. So I thought I'm gonna put it in a video for you, ladies, so that you can see how it's done. So it's very, very simple. You want to make sure that your hair is dry, brushed. I separate it, clip that up, bring it to the sides, give it a brush, and I'm going to do this in the mirror beside me because this camera view is flipped. So if I try to do it in the camera, it's going to mess me up. But basically all you do is you take a portion of your hair, put your straightener at the very top, and just kind of flip it and pull down. And you want to make sure that that end stays where the heat is. Otherwise it's not going to curl. And then you just got to kind of make sure that the curl lands right. And there you go. It is seriously very simple. It just takes practice to, like, okay, it's not easy to start the twisting, okay, how do I explain this? It's not easy to learn how to do it, but once you do, it's easy. It's very easy. Once you got it, it's super simple. It takes me about as long to curl my hair as it does to straighten it. So it is hella easy, and you'll see how long it takes me to do. I'm still trying to work on this side because it doesn't curl the same as the other side does. Still practicing, but I also I will do my hair by how my curls fall. So if my curls aren't cooperating that day, then I'll end up putting my hair up. Curl. Simple. Then you take that hair down, and I don't have a lot of, I have a fair amount of hair, but it's very fine. So it really doesn't take that long for me to work with, because there ain't a lot, yeah, there's not a lot to it. Very fine hair. So and brush it out, grab another section, and I'm so much more easy, it's easier for me to do this side than it is the other side. I don't know why. I just can work it better this side than I can the other side, so I don't know why that is. But it's all in a twist of the tool, really, is all it is. And it brings nicer curls than a curling iron does, honestly, I think. I used to use curling irons, but I also, I grew up practicing with curling irons as a child. There's another tip that you want to know if you're using hair straighteners. Do not leave the straightener sitting on your hair. If you have to readjust your hair, open up that straightener so that air is getting in and it can cool down, because these things are freaking hot. And if you leave that straightener sitting on your hair for just a little bit too long, you're going to go to move that straightener down and your hair is going to come with it. So that's something that you need to be careful of. Another thing that you need to do is make sure that you're getting a straightener that has different heat settings, so that if you have fine hair like I do, you can have your straightener on a lower heat setting, and or even lower yet. I could go lower. Or if you have thicker hair, you can have it up higher. So that is another important thing, because not everybody's hair will curl at the same temperature. Everybody's hair is different, and like the length that you hold that straightener on as you're curling will differ depending on how thick your hair is. So it's all like one thing that I learned, because I used to get so frustrated with my hair, one thing that I learned about doing hair is hair has a mind of its own. Oh, for fuck's sake, see? Hair has a mind of its own, and you have to learn to work with your hair, not get your hair to work with you, because it will not. Hair is like a toddler. It will do what it wants. It's wild and crazy. It will do what it wants. It will go where it wants, and no matter what you do, you can't always tame it. So sometimes you have to learn to work with it and get it to, you know, bend in the way that you're trying to get it to bend. But you have to learn to compromise and work with it, kind of like a toddler or with a man. Yeah. You have to compromise and learn to work with it, because hair is stubborn and will do what it wants. You can't control it. Hair is like a child or a man, or seriously, I think it was messy. Don't try to tame it, because it's not going to happen. It's just going to go the opposite direction and do what it wants to do. So let it do what it wants to do, and you'll be a lot happier. I'm teaching you life lessons here. Pay attention. Okay. Very good life lessons. Gotcha. See? And I just find little pieces, little strands that didn't curl with the rest of the curl, and I curl it. Whatever way it wants to go. Simple as shit. It really is a lot more simple once you get the hang of it. It really is not a difficult thing to do. You just need practice. And trust me, I practiced for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Curl. We got curl. Now when you got curl, first thing I gotta do is take my glasses off, otherwise I'll end up with spritz of hairspray all over. Spray that shit well. Push your curl up. Because if you push your curl up with some hairspray on it, that'll help your curl stay. You want that curl to stay. Now, if you have trouble getting curl to stay in your hair, another trick that I learned was, okay, everybody's hair is different. So if you have trouble getting curl to stay in your hair, when you curl your hair, once you get that curl out and you get it in the, like if your curls always fall, once you get that curl out and you get it in the, like the right loop, you can take that curl, right? Take that curl and just take it from the bottom, push it up, and then just pin it until it's cooled, or hold it until it's cooled. Because what you want is your hair to be cooled off, and then it'll hold that curl. Once it's cooled off, it'll hold that curl. So that's how I curl my hair. Another trick is if you have trouble with curl staying in your hair, curl your hair on a non-wash day. And I actually can't do that because not washing my hair drives me nuts. I'm a daily hair washer. I'm a daily shower girl, daily hair wash girl, and yeah, so I can't do that. But my hair is naturally curly, so that's why I have to either curl it, straighten it, or work with my natural curl to get those to like come out, right? So yeah, for me, it's like, I've always got to do something with my hair, unless I'm just going to throw it up and make it be a mess. And it's important to make yourself feel like you look good, because if you feel like, if you do yourself up every day, you have more energy. If you dress from head to toe every morning, you have more energy, you're more productive, you can get a lot more done in a day, and it's just really good for your whole mental health, physical health, and everything. So it's great to start your day off with like a routine. I start my morning off with coffee, shower, and getting ready. And usually when I'm getting ready, I'm catching up on like other YouTube's lives, things like that, you know, things that I've missed, or, you know, things like that. That's usually what I'm doing while I'm getting, you know, I'm drinking my coffee and doing my hair and makeup and stuff in the morning. And then I start getting productive for the day, for a while. And, you know, depending on the day is depending on how it all goes. So anyways, that is that little clip of me curling my hair, and we will continue on with the next part of everything. I'm going to do a clothing try on haul. So that is the next clip.
I received 2 big ass bags of clothes from a friend of mine, clothes and things from a friend of mine that I'm super excited to try on. Some of these items are things that I'm going to shrink into, so I might not be able to show them yet, but I'm really excited for this next step in my journey. And yeah, without further ado, this is the first things I've got on. It's not really an outfit, okay? I'm just putting things on and seeing how they fit. So the first thing I've got on is this jacket. It's just a touch too small still, but give it about a month and I'll be doing this baby up. So I'm kind of excited for that. It's a nice jacket. These pants will need hemmed because they're hella long. But that's the way, because I think they're jockey pants, and that's how jockey sells things. And then a Love Life shirt. It's just a little bit small, but again, I'm going to shrink into this shit. This is a very warm, cozy sweater. However, oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, this will be really warm when it fits. These are extra large, so yeah, I'm basically fitting into 2X right now. So these are, you know, a little bit tighter than what I normally wear. But that's good because it means that I've got things to shrink into, and that's what I'm looking for. So we got this shirt, which again, it's a little bit small on me. Still, this is extra large. I've got a whole bunch of clothes set aside that I'm going to shrink into that are like size large, which I know there's no point on trying on those right now because extra large are tight. But a year ago, I was XXX. So, you know, the fact that I'm able to put on extra large clothes, that is really exciting for me. Even though they clearly don't fit. They don't fit. I'm not delusional, I realize that. The point is, my clothes were too big and I needed clothes that I can shrink down into, and I got a bunch that are like size 2X and extra large, no, 2X and yeah, mainly at 2X. And those are fitting me pretty good right now. So it won't take long before these are I'm looking snatched in these too. So I'm back into my original shirt and I am wearing these capri pants. They've got some pretty jewels on the side. I actually quite like these. And they've still got the price tag on them. So yeah, some good clothing haul here. I've also got, she sent a couple of bags as well, which I'm super excited about because I've been needing a new purse. Generally I go for black, but you know what? I can I like this one. I really like this one actually. This will probably be my next new go-to bag. I'll have to clean it up and go with it. She also sent, actually this one's quite nice too. And this bag as well. So yeah, I've got some nice things to work with and kind of excited about it. There was a jacket too, which unfortunately I forgot that she had just washed it, and it just, she folded it up and put it in the bag. It was still wet and it's been sitting in the bag for a couple of days, so I have to wash it. She also sent me a whole bunch of socks. The reason behind the socks is because she knows that I go out walking a lot and I'm always carrying spare socks with me. You know, gently used socks usually, or new socks. People give my kid socks for Christmas and he never wears socks. So sometimes we have new ones or gently used ones, and I always have some socks in my socks, and usually those like stretchy glove things in my bag and stuff in case I come across some, you know, homeless people. I like to give them stuff to keep them warm during the winter because it's hella cold out there right now, and the more they can get the better. So she knows that. She sent me a load of socks. That's amazing. So yeah, that is, I guess, the clothing try on bit part. I don't fucking know. I feel so awkward right now. Video for today. Thank you for watching. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye for now. Love ya. Mwah.
Don't forget to hip thrust that motherfucking like button, and if you're new and you subscribe, that would mean the world. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.